But there was one time we were playing the Kentucky Colonels in Freedom Hall, which is in Kentucky, and that's horse country, and they have a lot of rodeos. So they had a rodeo the day before our game, and so we went in there in the morning to shoot around, and all they had put down the floor, but there was still a bunch of dirt all around, and they were still trying to cover that up because they'd had the rodeo the day before. So I noticed next to the locker room there was a beer cart. A beer cart's like a rolling cart, and it's got all these taps, for different beers, and cups and everything was still there. And I said, well, I just happened to notice it. But when we came back later for the game and everything was ready, the cart was still there. So I thought nothing of it, but we had a guy named Fatty Taylor on the team who was a guard that was a pretty good little guard, but he couldn't shoot a lick from the outside. Right? 10 feet was about his range. And we had three-pointer at that time, and he never shot a three. Never. He might have tried one and probably airballed it. So we were down by 20 at halftime. We heading to the locker room. Right before the locker room, I noticed that cart's still there. And Fatty said, hey, man, I wonder if that thing works. So he took a cup and got some Pabst Blue Ribbon, and it still had pressure, and he filled up a whole thing of beer. And before the coach got in, he downed them. He chugged the whole thing. It was a big, enough to get you drunk. And he just drank it like it was water. And when you're thirsty, after playing basketball, that stuff goes right to your blood. So he was pretty tipsy as we went into the second half, and the coach was yelling at us at halftime, and we went out and played. He shot 4 3-pointers in a row in the second half because he was drunk and he didn't give a crap, right? And he made all of them.
Oh, man.
Made all of them. But that's kind of like the ABA. And that team, Virginia, was fun. It wasn't fun losing, but it was a fun time.